Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about using audio and visual resources, specifically using many of the media resources that the church has produced. Some of you probably noticed that there's some new Book of Mormon videos that have been released, and those will come in very helpful next January when we start teaching the Book of Mormon. But there's a lot of other resources that are available for us to use right now too, which is really important because we have a lot of students who are visual learners. So I'm going to take you through some of the resources available, show you how to access those, and then maybe talk about a few best practices, a few tips for how to use video clips especially to our advantage, help our students increase their understanding and to engage more fully in the scriptures. So first of all, I'm going to take you to our screen here that has the church website on it. And when you go to the church website, you're going to want to click under here, under the inspiration and news. And when you click on that, it'll take you down here to inspiring media. So we click on the inspiring media, and that's going to bring us into these videos here. The Bible videos are awesome because you can use them right when you're teaching Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I hope that you're using those as they come along. And they're very powerful. Watched a great one this morning with some students down in Savannah in Sister Brock's class. Also, there's Gospel Media, and this is one I want to pay a little more attention to because there's a whole host of videos that'll be helpful to you here. When you get to the Gospel Media site, click on Video. That spot there, it says Video, and it's going to bring you to nothing but videos. And then you're going to scroll down the side here, and in the video collections that you see right here, you come down the video collections, they've got some here that are specifically for seminary and institute. And we're going to click on that because it's the seminary and institute ones we want to pay attention to. Institute teachers, I recommend you come over here to the seminary side as well. Depending on which course you're teaching, you'll find a number of great things there. For example, we have the Old Testament, the New Testament, Book of Mormon, and Doctrine and Covenants. All those years of study have a number of accompanying videos. Right now we're teaching the Book of Mormon, so if we click here and we go to the, sorry, I said Book of Mormon, I meant New Testament. As we come to the New Testament resources, they have them by lesson. Here's the introductory videos. Here's lessons 1 through 20, 20 through 41, 41 through 60, and 61 through 80. It'll take you through to the end of this term. So for example, most of you are probably getting close to or already there to lesson 21 or beyond. So here's an example of lesson 21 that goes to Matthew 18, has the parable of the unmerciful servant. And then there's other video clips that go along with other chapters as well. So you want to take a little time and explore through these and become familiar with what's available to you here. The other thing that you can do, if you don't want to use your laptop or download from the internet to your laptop, you can go and download the Gospel Media app to your phone or to your tablet, to a device like that. And then you have all those things that are available to you just right on your phone for class. Sometimes a bigger screen helps, but if you don't have access to a projector, your laptop will do, or your tablet, or even your phone. Your students are used to that now. Just download the app, and you have access to all of those particular videos. I also want to talk with you just a little bit about a few tips for using the media. One of the things that's really important is to set it up so that you have enough, set everything up so you have it ready when you get into the classroom. We've probably all been there where we've had situations where we wanted to show a video or something and we try to set things up and the technology fails us. It's best if you can do that before the students arrive and make sure that things are ready to go. Also, before you show the video, it's good to kind of give a little background or context on what you're showing, what was happening in the video. Just kind of set it up so that they're a little more ready to watch it. And then I always try and invite my students to look for or to listen for something within the video. Maybe it's a principle, maybe it's a question that you'll ask. It's good to even write that question down on the board. Will you try and answer this question as you watch the video? Look for the answer here, or listen for the counsel that the Savior gives here. Also, because videos are kind of prevalent, a lot of people have seen these things, you might just tell your students, now if you've seen this before, please watch it with new eyes and look for something you didn't see before. Sometimes our students will say, I've already seen that, well, help them to look with new eyes, like the eyes of a child, and to watch it. So that way they can get something else out of it the second time or third time through. Also, feel free to pause the video and discuss what's happening there, to make a point, to ask if they saw what was just covered there, or to give emphasis to something that was taught. Feel free to pause the video if it's not going to be disruptive and can maybe lead to some additional learning. And then lastly, after the video, invite your students to share their thoughts, feelings, their observations. What principles of truth did they discover? How does that principle help us? And how does it tie back into the Scriptures? How does that help us understand the Scriptures? There's some additional things you can find in the Gospel Teaching and Learning Handbook that will help you with this. I also have a tutorial in Canvas on using media that you can watch too. But just wanted you to be aware of some of these resources that are available. Encourage you to use them. Probably at least a video a day would be helpful to help some of your students who like to learn this way.